Hello. Hello, Ang. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So, good morning. We're going to resume our classes from yesterday,
Yes.
and we're going to have the topic reading, right? Reading and writing class. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And yesterday you have done great, but we're going back to the one that you're reading before. Okay. So let us try to review. Do you have the sentence with you?
I read the sentence.
Yeah. Can you remember the sentence that I'm asking you to reading increases creativity? Can you remember that sentences?
I remember one sentence.
Ah, the only one sentence. Okay. Let me just load the information.
If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading is definitely beyond the top of our list.
Should definitely be. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
All right. So can you read number one?
Reading increases creativity and enhances your understanding of life.
Okay. Again, increases creativity.
Increases creativity.
Okay. For another time, reading increases creativity.
Reading increases creativity.
Increases
Increases reading increases creativity and enhances your understanding of life.
very good. Okay, that's good job. Okay, number two. If
If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading should definitely be on the
be
top of our
okay,
list.
okay, and okay, let's try to listen to teacher, right? Okay. If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading should definitely be on the top of our list. Okay, you stop here. Should definitely be, then start here on the top of our list.
If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading should definitely be on the top of our list.
Okay, that's good. Okay, don't confuse B. You don't repeat this one, right? But can you try it for another time? Okay, I'm going to say it again, then try it, okay? If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading should definitely be on the top of our list.
If we want to adopt some good habits in life, then reading should definitely be on the top of our list.
Very good. Okay, that's a good job. All right, so you can follow this one. So try to remember on how we are reading it, where we're going to stop, and where are we going up and going down. Okay, Ang?
Okay.
Okay, so that's a good job. So let's continue answering the questions. So we finished here. You remember, right? So we continue our class. So for this one, we finish here. So we're going to resume here. All right. For example, there is this example, this sentence, and these are the choices. Can you read the example?
Nick and Charlie want to
Charles.
spend a time.
Charles. Okay.
Charles,
Charles. Again, Charles.
Charles,
Not Charles. Charles.
Charles.
Okay, good.
Nick and Charles wanted to spend a time 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 in the country.
A time in the country. So that's your answer. So actually the correct answer here is letter A, day, not time, because you want to spend a day in the country. Okay, you want to spend some time in the country. Okay, you do. That's how you usually say it. You don't say I want a time for myself. I mean, I want some time for myself. You have a specific period, actually, if you're going to use the word time. So for this one, the right answer here is A. I want to spend a day in the country. Okay, so let's move. Okay, can you see the sentences? Okay, let's try to
Yes.
answer together. All right. Number 6, day.
Get off of the bus when the driver stopped outside a small village.
Okay, read slowly again. You're reading fast. All right, don't run. Read slowly. Okay, just like this. They got off the bus when your answer is B, right? When the driver stopped outside a small village. Slowly, right? Just like that. Can you read it again?
They got off the bus when the driver stopped outside uh, outside a small village.
Village, village,
Village,
village.
village,
Okay, can you say it again? Village,
village,
not village, village.
village,
Okay, village. Again,
village,
not village, village.
village,
village,
Village. Again.
village,
Okay, again.
village,
village.
Okay, this is the meaning of village. Okay. All right. Going back, kindly read the sentence. They got off the bus when the driver stopped outside a small village.
They got off. They got off the bus when the driver stopped outside a small village.
Not stop it. Just read this one. Stopped. Stopped.
Stopped.
Okay. So you pronounce that stop.
stopped,
Okay. Not stop it. Stopped. All right. Okay. Read it for the last time correctly already. They got off.
They got off the bus when the driver stopped outside a small village.
Very good. So your answer is letter B. And yes, the correct answer is driver. Very good. All right. Very good. Number 7.
There was a garden into a field, so they climbed over it.
They climbed over it. Climbed. You read it. Climb
Climbed
over it.
over it.
Okay. Let's try to imagine. Ang, there is a garden. Can you climb a garden?
Sorry, gate.
Can you? Okay. Maybe a gate, right? Why not door? Why do you think door? Why you think not a door?
Because you can kick a door.
You can?
Kick a door.
Hey, you can just kick the door. I see. So gate is more logical, all right? So that's good. So there is a gate into the field. All right. So that's good job. Okay. Can you read again? There was a gate into a field, so they climbed over it. Okay. Can you read it?
There was a gate into a field, so they climbed over
Climbed.
it.
So they
Climbed
climb over it.
over it.
Okay, good. Okay, sir. Number 8, can you read it?
They they saw at the map to check which way to go.
Okay, they saw at the map. Do you think it's the right word? They saw
Okay,
at the map.
B.
Okay,
I
what's
think
that?
they looked at the
That
map
look
to
it, you
check.
read it looked. They looked.
Look,
Okay.
look, look at the map to check which
Which
way
way?
to go.
Which way?
Which way to go?
All right. So that's looked. Very good. Letter B. Right. Number 9. Can you read it?
They worked
Not
for
walked.
2 hours.
Okay, you read it walked. Walked. They walked.
They worked for 2 hours until they
Hours.
came. Hour,
Hours.
hours until they came to a river.
Okay. When there's a river, are you just going there? Came? Just there? Or are you going to go over?
Oh, crosses,
Crossed. Again, crossed.
crossed.
Okay, can you read the sentence with your answer?
They worked for
They
2 hours.
walked. Again, walked, not walked. They walked.
They worked for 2 hours until
Hours. Again,
hour,
hours.
hours until can they? Oh, sorry, crosses to a river.
Crossed. Again, crossed.
Crossed to a river.
Okay, that's good. So the right answer here is letter C. Okay, number 10. Can you read it?
It's what lovely
It
place
was a lovely place.
so they sat down and had a picnic on the grass.
So they, your answer? What's your answer? So they sat
A
down.
sat,
Okay, sat. They sat down. You read this, sat. Okay, can you read it? Sat.
sat.
Okay, sat down and had a picnic on the grass. Okay, so actually that is correct. Oh, sorry. Until they came to a river. Oh, I see. Your number 9 answer is correct. But the better one is C, crossed. Okay, actually C, not B. But for number 10, it's letter A, sat. Okay, this is a correction. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So try to read the following. Stopped.
Mm,
Can you read it? Stopped. Okay, let's try to read the
Stop.
following. Stopped.
Stop.
Climbed.
Run.
Looked.
Look.
Walked.
Walk.
Crossed.
Cross.
Sat.
Sat.
Oh, okay. Just a correction. Yeah, the answer here is came to a river. If it's here the word over, then crossed over a river. Okay, sorry, teacher's mistake. So if it's over, you say it crossed over. Okay. So if the option here is over, then it should be crossed. But since it's two, then the answer is came. Okay. Okay, Ang.
Okay.
Okay. So don't be confused, all right? If it's the word over, then you use the word cross. Then to came. All right. So let me save this one. Okay. Let me just send this quickly. Okay, let's move to the next part. Good job, good job. Okay, we're going to read 5 conversations here. And for conversation 11 to 15, mark A, B, or C on the answer sheet. Example, how are you? Then there are choices. A, I'm 18. B, I'm Peter. C, I'm fine. What's your answer?
C, I'm fine.
Okay, so definitely that's kind of example. It will be happening for the next part. Oh, this is wrong. Should be I'm fine. Okay. What happened to the PowerPoint? Okay. Should be I'm fine. The right answer is I'm fine. Okay. Can you read number 11?
Hello, sure, this
Sue.
is
Read it as Sue.
Sue.
Yeah.
How old is she? A. 11A.
Okay. We're going to meet. Hello, Sue. This is my boss, Mrs. Smith. Then you're going to meet. You just met her. Then you're going to ask, how old is she? Is that are you going to ask? You just met this. I mean, you're going to meet your mother's workmate. Okay, your mother will introduce, hey, Anne, this is my boss. You know, my boss, Mrs. Smith. Then you're going to greet her. How old are you? Like, how old is she? Isn't it inappropriate? What do you think?
And the band come in the stair.
Oh, no, 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 no. Going
Then
11. Sorry, 11. We're still number 11. I have a question to you that you're going to meet your mother's boss. You know boss? Do you know
yes,
boss?
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Okay, you're going to meet your mother's boss. And are you going to ask for her age? Are you going to ask for her age when you met her? When you meet her? Yes or no?
Yes, yes,
You're going to ask
yes.
for her age. It's like, hey, for example, I will be going there. Their mother, okay, and this is your teacher, teacher Angel. Then are you going to ask how old are you?
I don't think any crazy in here.
Sorry, you're not.
Yes, I will ask you this first.
Okay, it's like you're going to how are you, right? Your initial question should be like how are you? But is there how are you in these choices? A, B, C? Is there how are you?
Hey, how old is she?
Yeah. Okay, the other way to ask how are you is how do you do? Okay? And the other
Okay.
way to ask how are you is how do you do? Okay, I want you to understand, okay, this is a situation that if you're going to meet someone, you're not going to ask for their age. It's disrespectful, especially if it's a girl. You don't ask for their age. You ask them how are they. So you ask them how do you do. It's the other way to answer to question to ask. It's the other way to ask how are you. It's the same meaning. Okay. Okay, Ang,
Okay, okay.
do you get me? Do you get me? Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, very good. So now let's go to number 12. Kindly read number 12.
Tell Ben to come upstairs.
Upstairs. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Stairs. Upstairs.
Stairs.
Okay, good.
Upstairs.
Okay, what's your answer?
Mm. A. That's
That's
right.
right. Okay, the correct answer here, B. All right. Okay, tell Ben to come upstairs. Okay, all right. Okay, the other way to say okay, all right. Okay, you say all right. All right, I will go upstairs. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You find this quite difficult, right? This part quite difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Um.
You know the word difficult. Difficult.
Yes. Difficult.
difficult,
Yeah, a little difficult, right? But it's okay. At least you
Okay.
do well in the past parts, but this one maybe it's quite confusing, right? Next, can you read
Have
number 13?
Have you got a ticket? Um. Here is B.
Here it is. Yes, very good. All right, so you can get it right. Have you got a ticket? Here it is. Okay, next number 14.
Let's go to Brighton tomorrow.
What's your answer?
B. Okay. Why not?
Okay, why not? Very good. That's right. Number 15.
Can I open the window, please?
Okay, wait.
Of course. C.
Let's read the sentence again. Can I open the window, please? Can I open the window, please? Can you read it again?
Can I open the window, please?
All right. What's your answer?
C. Of course.
Of course. Of course you can. Okay. Very good. So you got here 3/5. So good job. Okay, good job. All right. So only these two parts. Okay, it's quite confusing. I understand. Okay, let's go to the next part. Okay, here for question 16 to 20, there will be a conversation at a garage and you're going to complete their conversation. And you're going to talk on what should be the woman saying to the car mechanic. Okay, try to look on the sentences. Okay. Hello, 345-920. Then you're going to answer Peter. What should be his answer? What do you think?
Mm.
Because this is
G.
example.
G.
So
G.
G. Hello, it's Peter. Are you busy on Saturday? Okay, so hello, 345-920. Then Peter will answer, hello, it's Peter. Are you busy on Saturday? Then James, no, I don't think so. Why? Then what is the reply of Peter? What do you think?
I think I.
They're free. My father gave them to me.
Yes. I think
Why?
H.
They add H. I suppose so. Again, the question, why? Why are you calling? Why are you calling?
Uh, C. I'll call you one on Friday to get the chat. The time.
Okay, I called you again, meaning to say that this is by ending. It seems like they're ending the conversation. They just started, right? They ask,
Yeah.
why do you call? I will not say call you again on Friday. It's like, hey buddy, why do you call? I call you again on Friday. Bye-bye. It's like he did not get what you mean. I mean, they're asking, why did you call? What do you think?
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to give
S.
you.
E.
Okay,
E.
what's
E. E. E.
E? All right. Can you read letter E?
I got some tickets for the football England against France.
England against France. Some tickets. Okay, read this again. Tickets.
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 Not tickets. Tickets.
Tickets.
Tickets. Tickets.
Tickets. Again.
Tickets.
Again, I need this T sound. Tickets.
Ticket.
Tickets.
Okay, what I hear
Ticket.
is tickets. Tickets, but it's not tickets. Okay, try to read this one.
Tickets.
Ticket.
No, this one only, without S.
Ticket.
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 Okay, then try tickets. Can you read tickets?
Ticket.
Again, tickets.
Tickets.
Can I see your face so I can see your mouth?
Tickets.
Okay, again, tickets.
Tickets.
Not tickets. Not tickets.
Ticket.
Tickets.
Tickets.
Okay, that's good. Okay, try to practicing tickets. Okay, tickets.
Tickets.
No, not tickets. Okay, because you sound like this one, tickets. There is word like this, tickets. Okay, it sounds like you're reading this one.
Thickest.
Okay, I need this sound.
Tickets. Ticket.
Okay, because you sound like this, tickets. Okay, tickets. S and T reversed. We need tickets. Tickets.
Ticket. Ticket.
Okay, so try practicing it. So yes, the correct answer here is letter E. Very good. And number 17, James replied to,
Where are they playing?
yeah, what's your answer?
B. In London. You can go in my car.
Okay, in London. Very good. So you're looking for a place, right? Number 18, they will reply. Can you read, James?
I look how much the ticket.
Okay, again. I love to come. How much are the tickets? Read it properly.
Eight. Eight.
A. Okay,
I
can you
love
read?
come. How much they are free. My father gave them to me.
Okay, don't read fast. Slowly. Can you read again? I love to come. How much are the tickets? Can you read again?
I love to come. How much are tickets?
Much. How
They
much?
are free.
Okay.
How much are the tickets?
Okay.
They are free. My father gave them to me.
Okay, very good. So that's letter A. Then can you read James, his reply? Will?
No, will we have to
To
leave
leave
early?
early? Mhm. What's the answer? What do you think?
Eight. Eight.
Okay, what's the
I
answer?
suppose to.
I suppose so.
I suppose.
Not I suppose.
I suppose.
Suppose. I suppose so.
I suppose so. There may be a lot of traffic.
Very good. So that's letter H. And number 20, read James. What time?
Eight. What time should we meet? Um, mm, C.
Okay. What's letter C?
I I will call you again on Friday till I The
Or
top.
to arrange? To arrange?
The top.
Okay, very good. So that's letter C. Okay, Ang, let's try to read this one for another time. And um, you will be, I will be James, you will be Peter, okay? I will be James, you will be Peter. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Hello, 345920.
One, two, three. Hello, it's Peter. Are you busy on Saturday?
No, I don't think so. Why?
I I got some tickets for the football England against France.
Okay, uh, I'm not a conversation, not, I'm not in the conversation, but try to correct here. I've got some tickets for the football. England against France. Okay, again, I've got some tickets for the football. England against
I got
France.
I got some tickets for the football England against France.
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 Okay, France. You pronounce that France, okay, not French. French is the people, France is the country. Okay, going next. Where are they playing?
In London. We can go in my car.
I'd love to come. How much are the tickets?
They are free. My father gave them to me.
Will we have to leave early?
I suppose so.
I
So
suppose
there
so.
may be a lot of
Again,
traffic.
I suppose
I,
so.
I suppose so. I suppose so. There may be a lot of traffic.
What time should we meet?
I will call you again on Friday to arrange the job.
Okay. Thanks, Peter. Goodbye.
But
All right, very good. Okay, so this is a good job. Let's try to go to the next part. Okay, let's try to answer questions 21 to 27. Okay, you're going to read the history of the London police. Okay, try to read it loudly.
today there are
No, start with the
three,
title, the history.
the history of the London police.
London
Today,
police. Again, the London police.
London police. London police. Today there are policemen
Policeman.
everywhere. Policemen everywhere. Built in one one seven
1700. Okay, you pronounce this as 1700.
eight, built in 18th
7.
century. Oh,
Okay, 1700.
17,
Say 1700.
1700.
Okay.
London had no policemen at all. A few men used to protect the city streets
City
at
streets.
night, and they were not paid very much. About 300, 300 years ago,
Years ago. About 300
years,
years ago.
300 years ago,
Years
London was
ago.
starting. Years ago, London was starting to get bigger.
Was starting to get bigger.
London was starting to get bigger. The city was very dirty and many people were poor.
Okay, again, the city
They
was.
were to, so many,
Was.
the city was very dirty, was very dirty, and many people were poor. There were so many thieves who stole money in the street that
Streets,
people
in the
stayed
streets, not in the streets, in the
in the
streets.
street.
It S,
In the
streets,
street.
streets.
Streets.
Okay, good.
That people stayed in their home
Again,
as much as
possible.
possible.
Stayed.
Stayed,
Okay, good.
stayed in their home as much
Homes with
as
S.
homes as much as possible
Possible going down.
in possible
But no,
in 100 in 100
I mean, you pronounce it as
sorry
1750.
1000
You can say in 1750.
in 100
You can say you
750
don't you 1750, but you can just say 1750 in 1750.
in 750 Henry Feelings
1750 again. 1750.
1750 Henry Feelings started to pay a group of people to stop thieves. They were like policemen and we call it Bow Street runners because they worked near Bow Street.
Okay, stop.
50 years
Stop.
later,
Stop
they
first.
were
Stop first. And okay, try to read this one. Fielding. Henry Fielding.
feeling,
Fielding. And this one,
Henry Feeling.
yeah, this one you pronounce worked, not worked.
Work,
Worked.
work,
Okay, can you read this
work.
last sentence? They were like policemen.
They were like policemen and were called portrait
Not
runners
called,
because they
called,
worked
called.
called called
Okay.
portrait runner because they worked near portrait. 50 years later,
Years.
there were what
50
years
years.
later there were 50 years later they were 120 portrait runners, but they don't have become very big and needed more policemen. So in
18. Okay, pronounce it
18,
1829.
1829, the first Metropolitan London Police Force was started with three 3,000 officers.
Okay, good.
Most of the men worked on foot, but a few rode
Horses.
horses until one hundred
1920 until 1920.
1920. 1920, all the police in London were men. Today, London police are quite well paid, and for a few police officers will still ride horse.
Few police officers.
Few police officers will still ride
Horses.
horses. The pay is better than for
Is
the
even
others.
better.
Is even better than for the
The
others.
others. For the
others.
others.
The others.
Okay. So let me just read this quickly so that you will remember, because I will ask you to record this one on your own. Okay. You're going to record this one actually.
The history of the London police. Today there are policemen everywhere, but in 100
1700.
1700 London had no policemen at all. A few old men used to protect the city street and
City
at night
streets. At
street
streets.
streets at night, and they were not that very much. About
Okay,
300.
stop, Ang. Okay, kindly listen to teacher first. I will read the whole paragraph, okay? I'm going to give you homework to read this one correctly, okay? The history of the London police. Today, there are policemen everywhere, but in 1700, London had no policemen at all. A few old men used to protect the city streets at night, and they were not paid very much. About 300 years ago, London was starting to get bigger. The city was very dirty, and many people were poor. There were so many thieves who stole money in the streets that people stayed in their homes as much as possible. In 1750, Henry Fielding started to pay a group of people to stop thieves. They were like policemen and were called Bow Street runners because they worked near Bow Street. 50 years later, they were 120 Bow Street runners, but London had become very big and needed more policemen. So, in 1829, the first Metropolitan or London Police Force was started with 3,000 officers. Most of the men work, sorry, most of the men worked on foot, but a few rode horses. Until 1920, all the police in London were men. Today, London police are quite well paid, and for the few police officers who still ride horses, the pay is even better than for the others. Okay, and so try to review here, and I'm going to send my recording so that you can record this separately. Okay? Okay, do you have
Okay,
questions?
I don't have a question.
Okay, so let's try to go to the next part. Okay, but let me just save this one. Okay, for these questions, there are choices here. For example, in 1700, there were A, B, or C. So the answer is C, no policemen in London. Okay, can you try answering it? Number 21.
Mm, We've had a
It's,
little bit
can you read the sentence first before you answer?
in 11, sorry, 1700. The men were protect the street.
Who
Were bad a
protected the
little.
streets? Who protected the streets?
Were protected. Were protected the street.
S-
Were bad
Were
a
paid
little.
a little. So that's good. Number 22.
21. Okay, good. Um, 300 years ago, many
Years
people,
ago,
300 years ago, Many people want to leave London.
Wanted to leave London. Are you sure?
Wanted.
300
Yes.
years ago, they put more people to London, right? Because there are many people came to live there. So the answer is A. Okay.
Okay.
Number 23, can you read it?
People did not leave their house because uh, A, the city was not clean.
Are you sure the city was not clean or there were too many?
C,
Sorry?
C, the,
C, they were afraid. B. Okay, the answer is letter B, because they had no money, because they were poor. And you can also say letter C, they were afraid. They were afraid because of many thieves. So you are also correct for that part. Letter C. Okay, the answer is also C. Okay, for the meantime, we stop here. We're going to stop here, Ang, since it's already time. So I'm going to meet you on Tuesday. All right.
yes, okay.
Okay, thank you very much for coming to class and have a great day to you. And please be safe always. All right. So have a great,
Have a good day.
you too. Happy weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.